Football fans, welcome to Bengal Stadium here at Blaine High School for this Northwest Suburban Conference matchup between the Anoka Tornadoes and the Blaine Bengals. How you doing, everyone? Kenton Kipp alongside Rosie Erickson. Rosie, I've been called out of retirement from announcing to step up into the booth and try my hand at this. It's been a long time.
I'm excited to see what you got, Kenton.
I am not, but hopefully I'll do this game justice. I'll do my best. So the Bengals coming in with that 4-3 record, Anoka's 3-4. So the Bengals looking to get a victory. They'll get a better seed in the section. If they win this game, they should draw probably a 4 seed in this new Class 6A. There's 4 sections. There's 8 teams in each. They can get a home game if they win tonight. So that's something. That's some motivation for them as the Bengals 4-3 in conference, and overall Anoka 3-4 and 3-4. So the records would be tied if Anoka wins. The Bengals looking to handle their own business and improve to 5-3.
This is also going to be an interesting game tonight since they did lose to them in the regular season and in section finals last year. So Blaine, I'm sure, is looking for a comeback.
Yeah, Anoka, extremely good team last year. And they were formidable foe for several teams, and they had a big section final game, a good section run for Anoka, moving on to the state tournament last year. This year, both of these teams not as successful as they've been in recent years, but still both good teams in their own right. This is a senior night here at Bengal Stadium, and I'm sure probably also Parents' Night as well. We might be able to see that at halftime as we are live here from Bengal Stadium. So maybe we'll let the public address run through some of the names of the seniors for the Blaine Bengals.
Number 20 receiver Harris Hahn. Number 22 defensive back Sam Kriegler. Number 23 defensive back Zach McDonald. Number 24 Toby Kanyai. Number 25 running back John Copeland. Number 26 defensive back Ryan Brahak. Number 27 running back receiver James Warner. Number 29 is defensive back Matt Jenin. Number 33 running back Cash Clemens. Linebacker number 40 Jack Duffy. Linebacker number 42 Devontae Norman. Defensive back number 43 Jason Dykoff. And linebacker number 46 Elias Levasseur. And linebacker number 47, Kurt Gilland. At center, number 51, Zachary Johnson. At linebacker, number 52, Logan Elton. At nose guard, number 53, Zach Strand. At guard, number 54, Tyler Van Brammer. At guard, number 56, let's go! At linebacker number 58, Mitchell Turner. At defensive end number 16, Trevor Thompson. At number 60, Mitchell Olson. At defensive end number 61, Devin Crump. At nose guard number 65, Justin Anderson. At tackle number 65, Michael Sternal. At tackle number 66, Henry Kirkheide. At tackle number 72, Rory Panda. At defensive end number 73, Josh Lampkin. At tackle number 74, Jake Ruska.
Let's go, JK!
At center number 76, Alex Pierce Mitchell. At center number 77, Alex Xavier. At receiver number 89, Mitchell Jorgensen. The kicker, number 91. At defensive end, number 95, Carlos Mills. At kicker, number 96, Andrew Jacobs. And at nose guard, number 99, Jacob Ringwelski. Congratulations, seniors.
Those are your senior Bengals, all 44 of them. It's great senior leadership, as per usual, for the Blaine Bengals. That's good on the practice field, and it translates over when you get these games under the lights. You got a game on the line where you want to win. You want that first round game at home. It's nice to start the playoffs on your home field. So that's what the Bengals had in front of them tonight.
It's going to be hard to see them go. We saw Coach DeVellis giving them a word. That was cute.
Hopefully there'll be several more games before the Bengals have to say goodbye to their seniors. You did get the chance to talk to Coach DeVellis before the game, and you said he had some insightful things to say.
Right. I mean, he's looking forward to this game just because the win could mean a higher seed, also a home game possibly. And he also is looking forward to playing Anoka since he did lose to them last year twice. A big rival tonight. And then he also thinks, you know, no matter where they go at him, something's going to stand out on their team, no matter what.
Well, when you've been a good football program, as Blaine has been over the years, you've gotten yourself into several rivalries, obviously Anoka and Champion Park, and in recent years, in the last decade, Centennial as well, and Coon Rapids. And here we go. Zach Wright kicks off right to left. Anoka keeps it in bounds. On the return for Anoka, Connor Nicholas, and Anoka will be on offense to start it off. They'll be under the helm of Travis Bengston at quarterback. He's a junior quarterback, number 21. His running backs Christian Manthe, Reed Lindsay, and Tony Erickson. Wide receiver Mo Strong is tight end Mitch Geezy. On the line, Kyle Fleming, Joe Redmond, Quinn Williams, Seth Barrett, and Derek Pelkey. 1st and 10. Starting off in the shotgun, handoff is to Christian Manthe, and he'll be wrapped up for a short loss on the play. Anoka has had an excellent rushing attack, especially in the last few years. Christian Manthe having an excellent season for Anoka this year. Much like Centennial, they like to run a three-headed rushing attack. And Bengston now under center. He hits the swing man who came in motion, and that's number 1, Malcolm Seals.
As you just said, you compared them to Centennial. Actually, Blaine head coach also compared them to Centennial. And looking at their last game against Centennial, winning 38-9, you know, he's looking to bring the same attack.
I think Anoka's a little bit stronger than Centennial this year. Centennial's had some tough losses, but yeah, they did not fare well against Blaine this past Friday night. But normally when Anoka and Blaine meet, it's usually an extremely good contest. Now 3rd and 8 for Anoka. Bengston the handoff, and hit immediately was Manthe. Bengal defense coming up strong. Looks like it'll be 3 and out for Anoka. So Reed Lindsay, the short game there, bring up 4th and 6. The punting team will come on. Malcolm Seals will be punting for Anoka. The man deep for the Bengals will be Joe Roble, set to receive. Seals punt, not fielded. It'll cross midfield, and Anoka will touch it on the Bengals 44, and that's where Blaine's offense will go to work, led by Alex Copa, the junior quarterback for the Bengals. He's having a pretty good year. He's had some turnovers, especially early on in the year. They dropped a couple of games in the middle of the year. They had some issues with fumbles, interceptions, but Alex Copa, night in and night out, has gotten the job done, both running and throwing the ball. They usually try to make it a point to get several of those short completions in and keep the defense guessing by running that option read. And Copa hands it off to his back, Kunle Allende. He will pick up about 4 yards on the run. Starting for the Bengals, Copa, the quarterback, his running back, Kunle Allende, the single back. They have 4 wide receivers, Drulo, Robel, El Arabi, and Spurbeck. Across the line, Sternal, Van Bramer, Xavier, Brandon V, and Jake Haruska. One of the captains for the Bengals, as there a fumble on the snap, and it looks like Anoka's come up with it. So a big play by the defense, pouncing on the ball there, and Anoka will get the ball at the 43 of the Bengals.
Looked like Copa almost had it. We'll see on the replay here.
Yeah, bit of a high snap, and was not able to collect it. So a heads-up play for Anoka, their defense.
One thing Anoka did to prepare for this game is Coach said he wanted to get his team healthy.
A nice run there for Anoka's Christian Manthe. Looks like he'll be in the neighborhood of a first down. He'll be a yard shy. I believe it was linebacker, junior linebacker Zach Inhus on the recovery, but I'm not sure. Couldn't see the number either way. Anoka set up in Bengal territory. Flag on the play. It'll be procedure against Anoka. They'll mark off 5 yards there. So unfortunate for Anoka. They had a 2nd and short there. Good opportunity to open up their playbook. But now with 2nd and 6, they're going to have to pick up some yards not to have a 3rd and long here. Under center with the running formation, and it's a play action pass, and there to make the play, Steven Newberger, sophomore linebacker for the Bengals, as they blitzed and they got to him. Play action there, and he was looking for Reed Lindsay coming out of the backfield, but well defended by the Bengals, and Newberger able to wrap him up and bring him down right at midfield. Now, Rosie, we went from a 2nd and a long 1, and now it is 3rd and 17 now after the penalty and the sack.
Just shows Blaine's coming at him hard and real quick.
So this is going to be a passing down here for Anoka. But they will hand off, and that's going to bring up 4th and very long, as Manthe only picked up about 3 yards on the play. So here's a 4th down. We'll see if they decide to punt. I kind of think that they're going to punt, given the fact that they have to get 14 yards. It might be a good idea to punt. They might be looking to run a play here, unless he drops back to punt the ball here. Yep, he's going to drop back. So Bankston will do the punting duties. And he gets a very friendly bounce. And it'll go down to the Bengal just inside their 15-yard line. I got to think that's a good decision there. If you don't pick up the 1st down, Bengals get the ball at midfield.
Right.
And that puts your defense in a tough spot.
And they got a good bounce there. It didn't go out. It's just rolling alongside the line.
That's pretty much as best they could have hoped for in that situation. So the Bengals ran 2 plays of offense, and they got that fumbled snap in their shotgun. We'll see what the Bengals do here now on offense. So fakes the handoff, Copa. He'll pick up a couple before he's brought down on the play by...
We see him looking through it, seeing that opening, just couldn't get through soon enough.
Nice play by Jake McDougall, senior inside linebacker and captain for Anoka. 4 wide receivers set. Copa fakes a pass, and he's got a man open. He was looking for Najee El Arabi, but the pass broken up by Malcolm Seals. Good defense on that play. Take another look, Rosie.
Absolutely. Alex Copa seeing El-Arabi out there. You know, they're quite the duo. Last game we saw them really work well together. But this play in particular, he almost had it. Anoka's defense was there just on time. That looked like number 1, Malcolm Seals.
He was open for a moment, but that window closed as Seals was able to defend that pass, and that pass too high, looking for Tyler Drulow on the play. That'll bring up 4th down as Blaine unable to get a first down. Neither team has gotten a first down so far, Rosie.
Right. You know, as I spoke to both the coaches, they're both looking to just bring what they usually do, just relax, have their team prepared for today, a little more calm down and healthy.
So Copa now set to punt. Malcolm Seals, their punter and punt returner, standing right at midfield. Copa low line drive, and he gets a good roll. He'll be touched at the Anoka 43-yard line. Starting defense for the Bengals: Josh Lampkin, Jake Ringwelski, Brandon Schumacher. The 3-man line: linebacker Steven Newberger, Mandre Stewart, Caleb Butler having a fantastic season. He's just a junior. Logan Helton as well. Joe Roble, Riley Hedstrom at the corners, and the safeties: Ryan Gregg and Sam Kriegler. So Bankston in the shotgun, looking for Seals. Hits him in the flat, makes a nice move, breaks a tackle, gets out to the 48-yard line, we'll call it.
See Bankston looking for Seals right away, throwing that through. Seals actually getting through. 3 defenders there. The 4th one seemed to get him down.
Connor Trewin setting the block on the outside, springing Seals free for a 5-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 5. Bankston in the shotgun. Lindsey in motion, and he's rolling out, and again the Bengal defense swarming, and they'll bring him down for a 4-yard loss on the play. Anoka's having trouble moving the ball forward here. Looked like he was going to go for an inside pitch there. Kind of a form of the option there. He decided to keep it, and it was a good idea. As several Bengal defenders in the backfield, and that one now 3rd and 9. Begson sets and throws, hits Malcolm Seals, but he's going to be short of the first down there. 6-yard hitch. It's going to be well short of the sticks. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
Bankston once again looking for that quick pass to Seals.
I think that would have been a better play on 2nd and 5 than it was on 3rd and 9.
Exactly.
So Anoka figuring out what they want to do here.
Both the same spot as last time.
Yep.
The same situation.
And they'll again drop back Benston and punt it away. Oh, looking to knock it off of a Bengal defender, and it almost touched a man. That could have been really bad for the Bengals. That would have been a live football for Anoka, but it rolls harmlessly to the 27 of the Bengals, where they'll start with their starting defense for Anoka. They also have a 3-man line: Dylan Ellingson, Trevor Hess, and Danny Olson, all underclassmen, 2 sophomores and a junior. The linebackers: Zach Inhouse, Jake McDougall, Mitch Letourneau, and Corey Odom. The corners: Jake Mack and Sam Lakari. The safeties: Ryan Rumka and Stephen Barthold. 1st and 10, handoff on the draw is to Kunle Ayinde, fighting to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he'll be stopped for no gain on the play. He'll be hit for a 1-yard loss, not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So defense has been the name of the game so far. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Neither team able to get much positive yardage. Neither team has gotten a first down.
Right, who will break through first?
We'll find out. Copa back to pass. He's got a man. Oh, he had a man wide open on the deep post, but could not connect. He overthrew Connor Spurbeck on the play. That could have been 6.
He saw him here. You see that look on his face. He's just long for Spurbeck. He was there. Just it looked like 2 steps behind.
He had his man beat, and it would have been a race to the end zone with Jake Mack, the left cornerback, but not able to connect. So that brings up 3rd and 11. Changing the play, coming in from the sideline. Once again, the 4-receiver set. Copa. And he's going to be brought down on the play. Coming up with the sack for Anoka was Stephen Barthold. And still no first downs for either team. Bengals will be forced to punt. Copa back to pass. Good coverage on the play. And Barthold wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Seems like we've seen 8 minutes of this.
7-yard loss on the play. And Copa now back to punt. Once again, an angled line drive. This one dying at just across midfield in the Anoka 49. So a game of field position. And I guess Anoka's winning the game of field position. They continually start at midfield. And Blaine has yet to cross their 30-yard line. So last week we were at the Blaine Centennial game. And the Bengals didn't seem to have any problems with their offense there, as they scored 17 points in the first half and then scored 21 in the second half. This player coming in from the sideline looked like Christian Manthe over there. He wasn't in the huddle, he was coming on the field, so that's going to be an automatic penalty there on Anoka. Illegal substitution. We'll march him back 5 yards. Still first down. We saw a very interesting illegal substitution that Centennial Champlain Park game, where Champlain Park had 10 players in the huddle. They lined up, and the player came on from the sideline, lined up on the far side. No one ever covered him. They threw him a touchdown pass. The flag was thrown. So you can't do that. I wonder why he wasn't covered. Is because he wasn't there when they started lining up.
Exactly. We were all confused, but.
So 1st and 15, and a nice run there for Anoka. Good block on the play. We'll see that one again as Tony Erickson, senior captain running back for Anoka, bowling his way for an 8-yard gain.
As you see in the replay, putting his helmet down, taking down 3 Blaine defenders.
And here we go again. Another nice run. Anoka getting close to a first down. So Lindsay on the carry, 6 yards. And it'll be 3rd and short. Opportunity here to see our first down of the game.
And that might be a breakthrough.
Yeah, buckle up, kids. Here we go. Uh-oh. Brought down for a loss. We're going to have to wait a little while longer as Tony Erickson dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Be a short loss. It'll be 4th down. Looks like a loss of 2 on the play. So I think if it was 4th and 1, you might have seen him go for it. But
yeah, what do you think?
I don't know, 4th and 3. I'm probably going to punt again.
Yeah.
I mean, your worst case scenario, you pin Blaine within their 20 again, and you continue to play this game of field position. So we'll again await what Anoka will do on this 4th down, and we'll have a timeout on the field. We're going to wait a little bit longer as Anoka will call for time. Maybe they're going to talk over what they want to do here. Maybe this is where you bring in the fake punt. I'd rather run it on 4th and 3 than 4th and 14.
And that'd make it more interesting right about now. You know, like usual, Blaine has a huge crowd out here. It looks like Anoka recruited a lot of fans as well.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're just waiting for that first down.
The crowd is anticipating waiting something to cheer. Anoka did get to cheer a fumble recovery, and both crowds got to cheer some quarterback sacks. But if you're cheering for offense, you're sitting on your hands right now waiting for something to happen. So be sure to visit northmetrotv.com. You can watch games on demand, watch games live streaming like this one live on North Metro TV and northmetrotv.com. You can also order a DVD if you'd like. All the games we do are on demand and on DVD. You can call 763-231-2801, or you can buy it directly from our website, northmetrotv.com. Here we go. They're going to go for it. It is 4th and 3. And a quick snap there. They went on, snapped it on sound, and it worked. Caught the Bengals off guard a little bit there. They rushed the line of scrimmage, hurried up, and a nice play there. Gain of 4 for Reed Lindsay. And we have a first down.
Taking that hand
We can all go home now.
Right.
Wait, still plenty of football left here. Another handoff. Tony Erickson get a short gain. Christian Manthe or Reed Lindsay, I'm not sure. They got the running backs are 10, 11, and 12. Oh, pass deflected into the air. Nice play there. I believe that was Alec Xavier, defensive lineman for the Bengals. Nice play, stopping and getting his hands up, timing that jump, deflecting that pass. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Shotgun 3 wide. Bengston throws. He had Seals open for a little bit there, but could not connect with Seals. Overthrew him a little bit on the out. And that'll be 4th down. Take another look at this one.
Once again, it looks like he's looking to waste no time, but making it.
That was a timing route, and he threw it either a little too early or a little too far, and couldn't connect there. Bengals have been putting on some pressure, and so I think Bengtson a little itchy on the trigger finger there, threw it a little bit early. So now another 4th down here, and Bengtson now backing up, and they will punt. Looking to pin the Bengals even deeper this time. And it'll be inside the 20.
Just over 30 seconds left in the first quarter. See if they can do anything with that.
So Anoka's put down the gauntlet. They have 1 first down. Bengals have their opportunity to match or even go beyond 1 first down.
What would you say if you're a coach and you hadn't had a first down all first quarter?
Well, I think most coaches would be okay with this. I'd rather be in a 0-0 lock than giving up big plays.
Absolutely.
So you can always work with the 0-0 tie. There's always you can look for a big play. There's things you can do like this. Alex Copa, he will tuck it and run a first down and more. Copa out to the 43-yard line, gain of 24 for Copa, and that's your first Bengal first down.
I jinxed it. I was just talking about how they didn't have a first down. Copa with a huge run here.
A little something to provide momentum to this Bengal offense. And they'll run the no huddle. Nice run by Copa. And he's going to keep it again. Big hole opened up. Copa's got some room inside the 20. One man to beat, and he is in. Alex Copa, 56 yards. Bengals strike first. 2 big plays, both runs by Copa, and the Bengals are on the board.
Copa found that opening and took it on home.
Two-play drive, all Alex Copa. 81-yard drive between the 2 plays. Only took 24 seconds. We bemoaned the fact that it took the entire first quarter for the Bengals to get a first down.
Wow.
They showed us Alex Copa in from 56 Zach Wright on to attempt the extra point, and it is good. 7-0 Bengals.
All in 24 seconds, Copa puts him on the board. 7-0 for the Bengals.
Copa personally muzzling the announcers who said that, well, this offense is pretty stagnant so far here. What you need is some Copa. Copa Cabana, 56 to the house. We got a game now. We've piqued our interest.
Only 9 seconds left in the first quarter. You know, not much time to respond, but
well,
it'll be
that's the first quarter. That'll be okay because they'll still have that second quarter.
Absolutely, and the rest of the game.
But wait, there's more. All right, so Zach Wright will do the kickoff duties for the Bengals. We'll see how Anoka responds here, as their defense was playing extremely well for the majority of the first quarter, and then just 2 big breakdowns on defense. Look like what I'm surprised they don't have a linebacker doing a quarterback spy of Copa with his ability to run, but they just left him wide open, just rushing the 3 men and then dropping back, and Copa took advantage.
He had that speed, and he beat them all.
That'll be a touchback. Zach Wright kicking into the end zone. So Anoka, they had their previous 3 drives start at midfield. Now they'll be starting back at their own 20, about where they started their first drive of the game. So 0.3 seconds ran off on the kickoff. I don't know. The magic 0.3. I don't think it'll matter, though. I'm guessing this is going to be a run, and it's going to be the end of the quarter. So Bengston hands off to Reed Lindsay. He'll be hit after a short gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alex Copa, the score for the Bengals, and they lead 7-0 at the break. We'll be right back here watching Northwest Suburban Conference football on North Metro TV.
Known for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy!
I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy!
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
And we're back. Blaine versus Anoka. Bengals sitting at 7-0 after the first quarter. Be interesting to see how Anoka will respond in the second.
I cannot wait. But we will have to wait.
Taking a long time in between first and second quarter.
There's a crowd forming beyond the end zone.
What is going on?
Youth football night, senior night, youth football night. My guess is parents' night,
right.
North Metro TV night.
There's been a lot going on every time we've been here.
Rosie Erickson Blue Scarf Night.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a very busy night here at Bengal Stadium, as it usually is. Always Blue Scarf Night?
Pretty much. Always got to wear a scarf.
But not a blue scarf.
Well, that's true. I don't know what I can say about you, Ken. Hat night.
Hat night, get your hat.
I wonder if everybody got to see you live. Were you live?
I was live.
Is that that? Sports Den here?
I'm still live.
Bengal Stadium? Right.
Sports Den live, yeah. Went solo. Went fantastic, thanks to the great crew of North Metro TV.
That's good.
Showed up at 5:52, went live at 6. I walked away at 6:30. Having made television magic, you can't go wrong.
So everybody has had to deal with you for quite some time now.
Yeah, they got a heavy dose at 6 o'clock, and they're getting an even heavier dose now.
You know, I've never seen it
probably
take
more
this
than doctor recommended.
Good one.
Malfunction. Too many youth around the plug. Oh, kids these days. Here we go. We're ready. As that looking for Mo Strong on the slant, but Bengston's pass broken up there. Take another look there. Quick slant. But well defended by Joe Roble. You'll see him making some plays today on both sides of the ball. One of the rare two-way players for the Bengals. Bengston rolling out, looking for a man, but again broken up by Roble.
Once again, looking for Strong out there.
Brings up 4th down.
Just broken up. Once again, Bengals defense stepping up.
Oh, yep. His receiver got a hand on it, but thrown a little bit over his head. 4th and 8. Again, punting unit comes on. Oh, picks up the snap on the bounce, and it hit a guy.
Actually hitting Williams' foot.
But good recovery there by Riley Hedstrom, a heads-up play, no pun intended, and the Bengals will start with excellent field position. It was unintended, that means you can't laugh at it. But he picked it up off the snap, off the bounce, I should say. Hit his own guy. Yeah, the ball should have been down there.
You see his face? It was like, what?
I didn't see his face. Helmets usually prevent that.
Yeah, it's true.
Connor Spurbeck in motion, 3 wide to the left. Fakes the pitch, and Copa. He'll tuck it and run. 5-yard gain for Copa.
They better not let him through. He'll be gone, as we just saw.
I got to think Anoka is going to keep a closer eye on Copa. This time he will hand off to Allende, and he'll be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Be a very short loss on the play. Allende, a big night last week versus Centennial, over 150 yards and 3 scores.
No gain on the play.
Not a big back, but he certainly has a lot of speed, and he does have the ability to break some tackles.
Right.
6 foot, 190 pounds. Saw him play some receiver last year and moves into the backfield this season. Copa has a man. That's Spurbeck, makes the catch, and a first down for the Bengals at the 30-yard line. 9-yard gain for the Bengals. Spurbeck, one of Copa's favorite receivers. And their connection is good for another first down.
Looks like Art Hold had the tackle there for Anoka.
There's Copa again, finds another seam, and he is in. 30-yard touchdown, Alex Copa, his second of the night, and the Bengals extend their lead.
I thought I warned them, he'd be gone.
looked like the same play that brought them success at the end of the first quarter. As I gotta think they're gonna continue to use that until Anoka stops them, and they haven't shown the ability to do it yet. 118 yards on 5 carries for Alex Copa. That yards per carry is ridiculous.
16 yards for that touchdown.
Kick is up and good. Just a 4-play drive.
Second quarter, 14-0 for the Bengals. Once again, we're crediting that to Copa, as we see on this replay. He found that hole once again, finding his home.
Yep. They were given the short field, and they capitalized. Nice run by Copa. If you could see his face, you could probably see how wide his eyes were when he came through the line there and saw a whole lot of open field, green grass in front of him, this newly sodded field from the spring.
Seems like he's doing really well seeing the field, I mean, as a quarterback, but he's finding those openings himself.
He sure is. 14-0 Bengals, 10:26 to play in the second. And Bengals have scored twice in the last 2 minutes. So momentum heavily in favor of the Bengals right now.
Coach DeVella said he was looking to use the same attack as last game. We're seeing it.
His kickoff will be fielded. I believe that was the 9-yard line. Breaking free, Mo Strong makes his way out to the 34-yard line. I believe that one was a 25-yard return there. High kick by Wright.
Surprisingly, Strong got through, you know. See them all colliding here.
It was a very nice wedge there as he was patient with it, got some blocks, and Anoka has pretty good field position to start here at the 39 here. Looking to respond. And I believe that one was Reed Lindsay brought down after a gain of 3. This time the give is to Tony Erickson. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll manage to get a short gain.
Tony Erickson, that is in fact my brother's name. That's not my brother.
That is not in fact your brother. That you know.
Not acting like it is.
You got a lot of brothers though. A lot of siblings.
One of them happened to be named Tony Erickson.
I mean, the odds are in favor of somebody with the last name Erickson. There's probably someone related to you with that name.
Right.
One of 27 siblings. That's a lot.
That's a guesstimate, right?
Yeah, I'm rounding up. So another gain of 1 will bring up 4th and 5. As Anoka sticking with the run game. I think they've only connected on 1 pass tonight for 6 yards.
For the Tornado. Roll back deep for the Bengals.
Bankston again will drop back and he'll get the punt off. Nice spiraling kick. Robles going to field it. Oh, and then just to make sure he's got it, he dives out of bounds backwards because he was bobbling that one. He turned his eyes away from the ball. You can see a smile on his face there.
He did look nervous.
He took his eyes off of it because he wanted to turn it upfield. He didn't quite have the handle on it. So he decides, you know what? I'm just going to jump out of bounds with this thing.
Don't heard the footsteps. Well, that was a good idea. You
Call that one the Devry dive.
Classic.
As he dives into a locker when the Blaine football players walk down the hallway. Here we go, Copa. He'll keep this one, but well defended. As Corey Odom kept Copa from springing it, and he was brought down by another defender. I believe it was Trevor Hess. So a short gain, a gain of 1 for Copa. That'll really hurt his average. And again wrapped up. This will be for a short loss. So they're going to continue to go Copa, and Anoka, their defense is responding now. 2 runs for a very minimal gain here. It'll be 3rd and 9. So trips to the right for Blaine. Drulo split wide to the left. El Arabi in motion. Copa rolls, sets, throws. Oh, couldn't connect with Zach Wiley there. Looked like they were on a different page there. As he threw like it was a flag route, as he did have him open. And Wiley looking back for the ball and surprised that it went well over his head.
He was open.
He was open. That would have been a first down for the Bengals. But the incompletion brings up 4th and 9. Copa back to punt. Malcolm Seals standing at the inside the Bengal 42-yard line. Doesn't appear to be expecting a very long punt. And this one angled towards the sideline, takes an Anoka bounce and out of bounds around the 47-yard line for Blaine. So Anoka now. Good exchange there for field position. They'll get the ball at the Bengal 47. Opportunity to get their offense going here with the short field.
Bengal 47.
We haven't seen a big play from Anoka. It's been a lot of plotting on the ground with the run game. Now we got an inside reverse here, and nice run there by Reed Lindsay. He'll rattle off, looks like an 8-yard gain there, or a 9-yard gain. So now we see a 2nd and short. This could be an opportunity for Anoka. Maybe do a play action, throw downfield, see what happens. Good opportunity to open up the playbook. But they'll hand it off instead to Tony Erickson. And he is stopped after a short gain. They'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Possibly going to look for another handoff, which they were successful in getting that first down.
Yeah, I think they'll probably run the ball maybe twice here. If it's 4th and under a yard, they'll probably go for it here.
Right.
Even though they're down 14, I think they'd like to continue this drive here, see if they can put one on the board. And the give is to Christian Manthe. Looks like he has enough for the first down. Nice hole opened up there. And it's an Anoka Tornado first down.
We've seen this play work for them before. We found that, gained a few yards, making that first down.
Brought down by Andrew Trask of the Bengals, but not after a first down. Pitch is to Erickson. He'll turn it up, and he dives for a 5-yard gain there. Anoka getting things moving here. Nice pitch here. Good blocking ahead. Got some blocks by Tyler Casperson and Reed Lindsay. The give again is to Erickson. He finds a seam, he cuts it up, and he gets close to a first down. He'll be a little bit short there. Gain of 4 for Erickson.
Same play twice in a row. Once again. You'd have to.
That one was a different play,
not
though.
A
they
pitch.
did have.
Not
they
a
did
pitch,
have. It was a nice pull by Joe Redmond. Got the lead block there, allowed him to get 4 yards here. Another 3rd and 1. This time a quarterback sneak, and Bengtson's going to get it. And then some. Big push from his offensive line, and Anoka continues to move the chains. Now down to the Bengal 23-yard line. Plenty of time left on the clock. 4:38 left in this half.
Slowly but surely working their way to the end zone.
This time the handoff to Tyler Casperson. Casperson able to get a gain of 6 there. Anoka's first trip to the Bengals red zone here. Nice hard count by Bengtsson, getting several Bengal defenders to jump off sides, and you can do that when it's less than 5 yards to get a first down, especially on 3rd down. Why not get the hard snap count? They jump off sides, and it's a free first down for the Anoka Tornadoes. Smart play to run there in that situation. They move the chains. They can still get a first down here. They're on the 11-yard line. If they get inside the 1-yard line, they can get 1st and goal here. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Handoff is to Erickson and hit hard by Andrew Trask at the line of scrimmage. Another nice play by Trask. Take another look. Just stepping up into the gap and bringing him down. That was a collision. Second and 11. And Reed Lindsay, the carry, brought down by Logan Elton. Nice hit there by Elton, wrapping him up and bringing him down. No gain, it's 3rd and 11.
Bengals defense doing well right now.
So this is 4-down territory for Anoka unless they decide to kick a field goal. And it's a play action. Bengtson's going to roll out. He's looking for some room. And he turns it upfield and gets a nice gain out of the play. Not enough for a first down, but he still picks up 8 yards, getting closer to the chains. He'll get down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 7 on the bootleg. It will be 4th and 4 from the Bengal 5-yard line. And it certainly would be reasonable to go for it here. I think they're going to wind the clock down and then call a timeout to avoid the penalty here. So once the play clock gets down to 1, he's going to run 9 more seconds off the clock here before he calls a timeout, and they'll discuss what they want to do here on 4th and 4. 3, 2, 1. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Yeah,
there it is.
Knew it.
All right, 2:04 remaining in the first half. Coach Berkeley will get an opportunity to talk it over with his team, and we'll get an opportunity to tell you about some of our fine sponsors. This broadcast is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Contact your local Nationwide Insurance agent, Twin Cities Insurance Group. Your Exchange Check Cashing. We buy gold at your exchange. Charlie Walker Companies. I know a guy. They can handle all of your exterior needs. And Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
Another play so far, 42 yards on this drive.
So Anoka, they started in Bengal territory, and they've found a way to get 11 plays in. Up to this point, they find themselves with a 4th down. It's 4th and 4 from the Bengal 5-yard line. They trail the Bengals 14-0. They'd love to get a score in before the half, and they'd prefer it to be a touchdown. They will go for it here. Maybe another quick snap here. And the give, and this one's going to be close, but I believe he is short. They needed 4. They got 3. It's Bengal ball. Oh, he's tripped up, but made a nice effort to lunge forward, Christian Manthe. But Logan Elton and company able to make the stop. They keep Anoka off the board.
1 yard short.
So big defensive play for the Bengals. Copa stands inside his own end zone. Bengals starting from the 2. And Copa will keep it. He'll pick up about 4.
Once again, Copa looking for the opening. That would have been quite a play if he could have got through there.
Yeah, that time the door was closed by Zach Ingen, but not after a gain, until after a gain of 5, giving them some breathing room now. You hate to run the shotgun in your own end zone. If a bad snap that we saw earlier happens, you could be in some serious trouble. Could be an easy touchdown for Anoka or a safety, but Bengals looking for some breathing room, looking to wind down some clock. They'll have a 3rd down here, and I'm wondering if Anoka wants to call a timeout here or after 3rd down, because Coach DeVels is going to try to wind as much of this clock down as possible.
Just a minute left before the half.
So the Bengals going to let the clock dwindle down. Then they're going to call timeout. Timeout for the Bengals. Their first timeout. They have 2 remaining. I hope they don't use them, but you never know. We're live here from Bengal Stadium. Blaine leading Anoka 14-0. Kenton Kipp alongside Rosie Erickson. And if you missed the live 6 p.m. version of Sports Den here at Bengal Stadium, you can always go online, northmetrotv.com. You can watch it there. Or you can watch one of its 180 playbacks during the week at 2, 6, and 10 a.m. and p.m. Premieres live Wednesdays, of course. Tonight is a Wednesday. And you can watch it at 10 p.m. You can also watch it at 2 a.m. That's when Rosie watches. She's a night owl.
You know
that's just when she's getting home.
You know,
nothing like getting home and turning on Sports Den.
That's true. After a night of fun, come home and watch Sports Den.
Speaking of
what
fun,
else?
There's a lot of fun going on the track right now. Lots of costumes. A little bit early for Halloween.
Wondering what's going on. I was getting a bit distracted by all those costumes.
Kids having fun, that's what's going on. Kids having fun. Hopefully they don't pull the plug out of the play clock.
Right.
We're not down with that kind of fun. 43.6 left to go in the first half. Bengals 3rd and 5 from their own 8-yard line. Copa in the shotgun. They'll change the play. And it'll be handoff to Allende. He'll be wrapped up after a gain of 1. Looks like Anoka will call for time here, as this brings up 4th down. They will force the Bengals to punt and see if they can do something on the return, or maybe get a couple plays in before the half is over. They were just stopped a few minutes ago on the Bengal inside the 3-yard line. They turned it over on downs looking for points. They could get one more opportunity here to put some points on the board. Maybe attempt a field goal if you can get in kicking range here, and why not? The Bengals will be punting from their own 10-yard line.
See Tom DeVellis, head coach for Blaine there. Trying to give him some words of wisdom.
First year as head coach for Blaine, as the head coach for the previous decade, Shannon Garrity, stepping into the activities director role, and former offensive coordinator Tom DeVellis stepping in as head coach. Looking for a winning season in his first year as head coach. Copa set to punt. And that one will roll to 35. They'll sit and stare at it until the whistle blows. 28.6 seconds to go. Anoka with good field position. If they can get a first down and maybe a little bit extra, they might be able to at least attempt a field goal and put something on the board before we head to the break. And I think you're going to try to catch Coach DeVellis. Are you
Yes.
going to try to get him?
I'm going to
right
try.
at the end of the half?
Yes, if I can.
Well, then maybe we'll send you down now.
All right, we'll see if I can get a quick interview.
I'll hand that to you. Thank you, Rosie. Whistles, flag, penalty, Anoka. So they'll have to start the drive 5 yards further back. So they'll start at the 40-yard line on the procedure on the Tornadoes.
5-yard penalty will back them up to the Bengals 40-yard line, where it's first and 15.
Blaine really likes their Halloween. If it gets within a couple weeks of Halloween, the costumes come out. First and 15 for Anoka. Bankston back to pass. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. Looked like it was number 9, Stephen Newberger, linebacker there. Taking a look at it. Yep, Newberger getting the left paw on it there. Batting it down, bring up 2nd and 15. Only 4 seconds to run off the clock there. Still time for the Tornadoes to move the ball. Bankston fires, has a man close to a first down marker. Mo Strong with the catch. They have timeouts they can use. No, they're out of timeouts. They use the last one on 4th down to get the ball back. They try to spike it here and get one last play. So 6.4 seconds remain. It's decision time for Anoka. There probably won't be enough time to run a play and attempt a field goal. They could attempt a field goal here or take a shot for the end zone. So if they were to attempt one from here, it'd be a 45-yard field goal. Not a lot of those in high school, especially in recent years. I've seen a lot of problems with the kicking game. They will. Looks like they'll take a shot at it from the 28, and we got a flag on the play. Clock ran out, delay of game, and so 28 yards out. They'll try from 33 yards out. So it's 4th down. That doesn't matter quite so much as they're down to the last play of the half. Benson will be under center. Defensive backs backing way off. And looking for Malcolm Seals. Nice catch. And the whistle blows with 0.7. The clock stops on the first down. They move the chains. I don't think there's going to be enough time to spike it. They could run a play. Oh, I think they're going to put, nope, that's the end. So only 0.7 seconds left. Not enough to spike the ball. As right when the buzzer, the horn blew, and Anoka says there should be time left on the clock. I think the referee's explaining 0.7 seconds is less time than you think it is. So that'll be the half. First half in the books, 14-0 Bengals behind 2 big scores from Alex Copa. And now we're going to go down on the field. Rosie Erickson standing by with Coach DeVellis. Rosie?
DeVellis, great start tonight's game. 14-0 going into the half. What does tonight's game mean to you?
Well, you know, I'm not too happy with how our kids played. We are up 14-0, but we had a lot of mistakes offensively in the first half. We put our defense in bad positions. Happy how our defense played, but we got to do better offensively.
Sure, seeing that, are you looking to change your attack then?
Our kids need to get focused. I think we're good with what we're doing. We just need to regain our focus a little bit.
Sure, and what are you anticipating Anoka's going to bring in the second half?
Lots of pressure. They're going to try and cause a lot of problems for us offensively, and I think they're going to bring out some trick plays on their offense for our defense. So.
Sure, and as I spoke to you before the game, you said this game, if you win, it'll help you sit better in the sections?
Yeah, I mean, the more wins you have is going to help you have a higher seed, greater chance of playing a home game, and we've played really well here at home, so we want to keep that up.
All right, well, thank you, and good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Rosie, and thank you, Coach DeVellis. Rosie squeezing 4 questions out of the coach before the half. So thanks to Coach DeVellis giving us his time, and thankfully that's the best audio and video we've got from coach interviews this year. So rounding out the regular season in style. We are live here from Bengal Stadium, so we'll probably enjoy some costumed Bengalettes dance team performance at the half here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the Bengalettes and let them entertain you for a while. Please enjoy.
The 2012 Blaine head team.
With gold daddy all time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains, we buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blaine, we buy gold at your exchange.
for its vineyards and hilltop villages, Umbria is also known for its delicious tasting pizza. Made traditionally from the finest ingredients, Umbria Pizzeria will make you taste the difference, smell the love, and transport you to Italy.
La cena è pronta. Dinner's ready.
You might even begin to feel like an Italian.
Delicioso.
Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy.
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy.
if you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy.
I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Check it out. Oh, that is magnificent.
Here comes the big one, Elizabeth.
I love it so much. I'm feeling a little guilty on account of me being married. There are 8 wonders in the world.
I can't believe it.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Okay.
No, it's real.
My name is Fran Sorensen. I am an artist. I am an educator, and I have been educating students for 25 years. I am also a collector. I collect salt and pepper shakers. I collect postcards. I collect rocks. And I write on the bottom of all my rocks telling where they're from and who they're from. I love square dancing. I make my own TV shows free at North Metro TV, and I love it.
Get started by signing up for free TV production classes at 763-231-2803 or eric@northmetrotv.com.
Lino Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lino Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lino Lakes.
Have you or someone you know been diagnosed with an SD deficiency? Do you feel that you're missing out on the fun of high school sports coverage? Then take a weekly dose of Sports Den on North Metro 15. You'll be updated with highlights and analysis of your local schools, Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. Warning, taking Sports Den may increase levels of adrenaline, resulting in cheering, applause, and high fives. Milder side effects may include a desire to see yourself on Sports Den, and in rare circumstances, answering trivia questions and winning t-shirts.
Sports Den work for me. Ask your coaches if it can work for you. Come to Ham Lake and see how good life can be. Conveniently located only 20 miles north of the Twin Cities on Highway 65, yet Ham Lake has kept its rural charm. Residents of Ham Lake enjoy 1-acre minimum lots, giving you space to live with abundant natural green spaces and recreational activities like boating, fishing, golf, disc golf, camping and playgrounds, and tons of seasonal fun all year round. Ham Lake is home to one of the top school districts with consistent high scores in standardized testing and community ratings. Ham Lake is a business-friendly city and willing to work with businesses and developers of all sizes. Whether you are just starting out or looking to grow, Ham Lake has the business opportunities you've been waiting for. Life in Ham Lake moves a little slower, and that's the way we like it. Ham Lake offers space to live, to grow, and space to relax. Come visit Ham Lake and see for yourself what you are missing. Ham Lake is convenient country living.
Welcome back. There, we're back. Bengals Stadium. I'm enjoying some Umbria pizza. If you'd like to, you should give them a call, 763-767-6336 to get yours. Let me finish my thought. And by thought, I mean cheesy garlic bread. Delicious. So the Bengals lead 14-0. We'll have the game summary in a moment. Right now, we kind of want to stand by for Rosie if she's able to catch Coach Berkeley of Anoka coming back from the locker room. Looks like they're on their way over. So Anoka trailing by 14 points. Let's hear from Rosie and what Coach Berkeley has to say. Rosie?
Quickly, Coach Berkeley, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Defense, our offense is struggling a little bit right now. They turn around, get those points in, and defensively we got to give them the ball a lot more.
Sure, and then what does this mean tonight if you were to win?
I think it puts us both at 4-4. It changes things in the seeding, which happen tomorrow, and I think that would put us ahead of them, which would give us maybe a little bit easier game in the first round of section, which we could certainly use.
All right, well, good luck, and I'll send it back to you, Kenton.
Thank you, Rosie. So Anoka has their work cut out for them. But they were able to move the ball late in the half. They just weren't able to put any points on the board, so an encouraging sign there. They just gave up a couple of big plays. Alex Copa with 3 long runs, 2 of them for touchdowns. It was Copa's drive. Late in the first quarter, he broke off long runs. This one was a 56-yard touchdown run. 2-play drive, all Copa. And that made it 7-0 after Zach Wright's extra point. Then in the second quarter, 30-yard touchdown run for Copa. And that made it 14-0. Anoka tried scoring before the half, as we said. They were stopped on 4th and 4. They got as far as the Bengals 3. That's where the drive stalled there. It's pretty even in yardage. Anoka 121, 128 for the Bengals. Penalties, kind of the story for Anoka. They've had 4 penalties for 20 yards. Several illegal procedure penalties. 1 turnover for the Bengals. Didn't hurt them, though, as they lead by 2 scores. They'll also receive the second half kickoff as Tony Erickson will take the kick for Anoka. Back to receive for the Bengals will be Joe Roble and Kunle Allende. They were able to keep Anoka off the board in the first half, and they will start with the ball to start the second half, so a good position for Blaine here. Looking to secure a victory. It would ensure that they end the year with a winning record. It also ensures a home game for the first round of the playoffs. Here is the kickoff. Joe Roble running in on it, hits his foot, and it bounces to a teammate, and very alertly covering up the ball, Harris Khan for the Bengals. Number 20 for Blaine. A heads-up play there, as that could have been pretty bad for the Bengals if Anoka recovered there deep in their own territory. But nice position on the kick, as it was between the last line of blockers and the return men. So Copa now, he'll keep it. He's got a seam. He gets a block, and he picks up a first down, gain of 11 out to the 35-yard line.
Copa on the keeper.
So Copa now 124 yards rushing on the night. 113 of those coming in the first half. 81 of them on 2 plays, his own scoring drive. And Copa more dangerous with his legs oftentimes than he is with his arm. This time he pitches to Kunle Ayinde, again wrapped up. And Anoka has bottled him up there. He had 5 rushes for 5 yards in the first half, and he starts off the second half with a loss of 2 and a loss of his helmet. He has to leave the field for at least 1 play to get his helmet back on. So you were able to grab Coach Berkeley coming out of the locker room.
Under a minute left of halftime. I barely grabbed him, but you know, we got a quick interview. He sounds like he's positive about the second half. Thinks his guys will bring it.
That's good. It's only 2 scores. You could certainly make that up.
Right.
So Copa falling down there. Be no gain on the play. 3rd and 12 for the Bengals. Taking a look here. Loses his footing here. And he stumbles to the ground. He's able to stumble forward and hang on to the ball. Crowd reminding people they are the Bengals, the mighty, mighty Bengals. Throw for Copa here. And Roble trying to come up with the grab, and he's not able to get it. Would have been a first down if he could have hung on, but not able to.
See, Copa, he sees them. Roble was open just, I think, before.
Yep, just missed him though. Could have been picked off there by Sam Lakari, but incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Copa back to punt. With the exception of the 2 Bengal scores, it's been a battle of field position and a lot of punts. Copa, another line drive kick, takes a Bengal bounce, fielded on the hop. Malcolm Seals from the 40, gets a couple of blocks, spins his way out to the 46 of Anoka. A return of 6 for Seals.
Seals on the return to the...
And Seals is one of those exciting players that can come up with a big play. And I think Anoka right now is kind of looking for, they need a big play. They need someone to break off a long run, to be able to break some tackles. Maybe open up the passing game. They've got Blaine thinking run quite a bit, as they've done the majority of the night. Again, coming up with their tight formation. And the give is to Reed Lindsay. And he is
Lindsay, the ball carrier,
able to pick up a couple of yards, hard-earned yards there. Yep, Lindsay taking a shot there.
Looked like it hurt.
Yeah, looked like it hurt. Accidental helmet to helmet there. It's unintentional there, but it'll be 2nd and 8. Begson's handoff again to Lindsay, this time right up the middle.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
So a 4-yard gain for him will bring up 3rd and 4. More often than not in these 3rd and less than 5, Anoka has opted to run the ball. Lindsay in motion, the fake is to him. Pressure from the weak side, but he connects on the drag route. Christian Manthe coming across the field, caught it at the sticks. Then he turns upfield to pick up 7 more, gain of 11 on the play. And Anoka first down across midfield there. That was a nice play there. They faked the handoff, and he had a couple of defenders breathing down his neck, but he's able to hit Manthe in stride. He's able to turn it upfield and pick up some more yards. Nice play for Anoka there. Hard snap count, looking to draw the Bengals offside. They'll reset now, run the play. Here's Erickson. Breaks the tackle, and he dives ahead. He's able to pick up 3 yards there. So Anoka running a lot of inside running plays, traps and counters inside, keeping it between the tackles. Haven't seemed to really try to run off tackle very often. This time it will be off tackle, as the give is Tony Erickson, and he breaks the tackle, but he steps out of bounds before he gets to the first down marker. Looks like they'll give him 5 yards out to the 40-yard line. You see here, man in motion was Erickson, takes the handoff in stride, breaks 1 tackle, but then he steps out of bounds.
You know, he did well breaking through right there.
Yep, let's see if he steps out there. Can't tell from that angle, but the ref had a better look than we did. He said he stepped out at the 40. So it is 3rd and 2 for Anoka, looking to keep this drive going. And it's a bad snap, and Bengtson trying to hang on to the football as his guard was pulling. He was trying to hang on to it, and it looks like he did retain possession, but it's going to be 4th down here. He's taking a look at this. Never had a full handle on it, but he's able to dive on it as a Bengal defender was there looking for it as well.
There's Lampkin on there for the Bengals. It looked pretty close.
So we've seen this several times before. Ball in the vicinity of midfield between the 40s.
Right.
Another 4th down, and Anoka will go for it. 4th and 4. It's a handoff to Lindsay. He turns it up and he gets across the sticks. Gain of 5 yards and a first down for Anoka. That's a big play there. If they turn the ball over, they kind of get themselves in a tough spot there, but they're able to pick up the first down, keep the drive going. What they need to do now is put some points on the board. They've gotten into Bengal territory a couple times late in the first half. We're not able to punch it in. Now at the 37 of Blaine. Handoff inside, Tony Erickson. He'll pick up about 4 yards. Malcolm Seals split out wide to the near side. They'll do a reverse here, pitch the ball. They lost the handle on the pitch. Oh, picking it up, Mo Strong. He's got some room to run, trying to get past the line of scrimmage, the initial line of scrimmage, which he was about 20 yards behind. And that could have been real ugly for Anoka, but Mo Strong able to regather the football here. You see the initial pitch to Lindsay, and another pitch on the reverse. Mo Strong just closed his hands. He took his eyes off the ball, but he was able to gather it in. Lucky bounce there to bounce right back to him. And he turns it up and basically gained 15 yards to get, well, to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play.
It almost worked for him if he could have broke through that one defender.
Here's a pass. He's got a man, Mo Strong. Oh, thrown a little bit on the inside there. He had his man beat. Turned around on the play a little bit was Riley Hedstrom. Taking a look at this one. 3-step drop. He unloads. Nice ball there, but a little bit on the inside. Needed to put a little bit more air under that one. That could have been 6 for Anoka, but instead it's a 4th down, and it looks like they'll probably be forced to go for it again here on the Blaine 34-yard line. No reason not to go for it here. Now in the shotgun. 3 wide. Oh, man moving early, Malcolm Seals. And that's going to cost Anoka, instead of a 4th and a short 7, it's going to be 4th and 12. As, you don't want to see a wide receiver jump in the gun. As a wide receiver, you just want to, I mean, it's okay to not know the snap count. You just wait till everybody else goes, and then you can go. But Malcolm Seals chomping at the bit there to get going. He jumps the gun 5 yards back, and I can't tell you how harder it is to get 12 yards than it is for 7 on the 4th down, and that's why they're going to punt it here. They're going to try to angle it towards the corner, and it takes a Blaine roll there. He'll be down around the 24-yard line. So Anoka drive stalls after a couple of nice first downs there, forced to punt. Now Blaine will take over on their own 24, leading by 2 scores. And story of the night for the Anoka offense. They're not able to do enough. They're able to move the ball, get a couple first down, running the ball down the field.
We've seen a lot of familiar plays out there for them.
Yep. And here's Copa. He's got a man wide open. Oh, threw it far to the inside, Najee El Arabi. And both teams have had plenty of plays that they've got a man deep, but the quarterback has not been able to connect with him. El Arabi had his man, but way too far inside.
Yes.
And Seals was able to come over and break up the play. Playing free safety back there as he was skating to his left. He was not initially in position to make that play, but the ball thrown way on the inside. And he was able to come back in enough time to make the play. Here comes Copa. Past the first down marker, gain of 14 for him, I believe 13 on the run. Nice run for Copa there.
Looked like Copa looking for that long run again, but I think it's Barthold.
Cutting inside.
Him. Yep.
And his offensive line does a good job of blocking that second level. And the linebackers there, Kule dropping the ball. He's able to pounce on it.
What's going on?
Yende has had some difficulties tonight as he's rushed the ball, I believe, 7 times for now, after that loss, 1 yard. After that loss of 4. See the pitch there. Never really gathered it in. Another case, that's the 3rd time tonight where we've seen people take their eyes off the ball, look upfield before they get the ball, and that is something you cannot do when receiving a pitch. Here's Copa. Oh, I had a hard time handling the handoff there, but he ends up cutting it upfield. Kind of a draw counter play there. He cuts it in. And he gathered it in there. He almost lost it, but he put 2 hands around it and he squeezed it tight.
That would have been tough if he would have lost that one. But he did gain some yards.
Yeah, I think he ended up getting probably 7-8 yards on that play. So now brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Bengals. Copa back to pass, has a man, pump fake, and he's going for El Arabi, but good coverage on that play, and perhaps a little too good as there's a flag down on the play. As in stride with El Arabi was Nush Harris, junior corner for Anoka. We'll await the call from the officials. It's on Anoka. It'll be an automatic first down here for the Bengals. Pass interference. So first down Bengals. Let's take another look here as Copa threw this ball and had maybe half a step there, but looked like it was fairly well defended, but playing a little hand checking there. You could see at the end of that was Nush Harris wrapping up the arms a little bit as he was trying to catch up with Najee El Arabi. And major penalty on Anoka sets up the Bengals of the 44 of Anoka. Fake pitch Copa, and he cuts it inside. They'll hold on the play. Bring it back there, but 10 yards would have been a first down for the Bengals. We'll await the call here. So that'll bring it back. Go back to Bengal territory again. So a big penalty for each team. Back-to-back plays. But a nice play there. You see 56 going down. He grabbed some. that was Brandon V there, younger brother of Bryce V. Looked like he was grabbing that Terry Omel. So now back at the, it was beyond the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up, first and 17. And hit as he throws. Nice defense there and coming in and making the play. Mitch Letourneau. He's a senior linebacker for the Tornadoes.
Looked like he was trying to get it to Joe Robo, number 4.
Yep, trying to step up in the pocket, but hit while he was throwing. He was lucky to get it off as an incompletion there. As Letourneau, nice play, hit from behind.
Sack.
So 2nd and 17 for the Bengals. Here's Copa looking for some room to run, and he is met head on. Jake McDougall on the play. Anoka defense tightening up here. Be a loss on the play. McDougal stepping in the gap, keeping an eye on Copa the whole way.
Twice in a row. Copa's probably feeling that.
We'll feel it tomorrow.
Yep.
Copa now, third and very long. He's got a man. El Arabi once again. Oh, he stopped on his route and jumped in the air. He should have kept running. They just cannot connect tonight. That time it looked like a pretty good ball, but El Arabi stopped on his route.
Possibly losing it in the lights or something.
He stopped, and I don't know if it was supposed to be a post, but Copa thought he would keep running since he was so wide open. But El Arabi turned around and then just over his head there. Incomplete pass brings up fourth down. That's probably the fifth time between these two teams where there's been a man open downfield that would have been a touchdown if they completed, but none of those have been completed, and more yellow laundry on the field. It's become a theme here in the third quarter. Bengals just one penalty in the first half, and second penalty of this drive. So 5 yards further back. Getting further and further from that first down marker. You can barely see way over there. So I think they got a metric mile to go. Either way, they're punting it here. Seals will field it in the air. He gets a block, and on the near side here, it looked like there was a block in the back there. So Brandon Fleischman, it looked like it was a very close to a block in the back earlier in the return, and then there was a definite block in the back shortly after that. So more yellow laundry on the field. Malcolm Seals looking for a seam to take. Nice move there.
Showing some good footwork.
The shake and bake, and I helped, but unfortunately the block in the back will bring it back. Nice move there. Seals is a very fun player to watch. Be nice if he was a little bit more involved in the offense. We've got, they'll march it back 10 from the spot of the fall. 24-yard line is where Anoka will start with it. They got 76 yards to go, 3:48 remaining here in the third quarter. First play of this drive is a handoff to Manthe. He is stopped after a gain of 2. So Anoka's lots of 2-yard runs, 3-yard runs, 4-yard runs, 3-yard runs. It's kind of been the name of the game here tonight for Anoka, as the swarming defense by the Bengals wrapping them up after a gain of 2 there. As Andrew Trask and Mandre Stewart in the play, and more flags. If you like flags, you are loving this third quarter. So another illegal procedure penalty. I believe that's, I want to say that's 3 or 4 in Anoka. Blaine has had a couple of their own.
To the Tornado 21-yard line, where it's second and 13.
It's a youth football night.
Youth football night. Lots of youth here. Lots of students here. Lots of parents here. Lots of production crews here. Lots of football players here. Lots of blue scarves here.
You just go all day. Keep going.
Second and 13. My son likes Where's Waldo books. So I just like to look for things there. Works on your observation skills. So a gain of 4 there will bring up 3rd and 9. And I think they'll probably pass here. I know they've run it a lot on 3rd down, but hopefully they had success on their last drive on a 3rd and 4. They threw the ball and picked up 11 yards and a first down. Because on a play action rollout here, Bengston brings the play in. Bengston, who he fakes the throw, he hits Malcolm Seals out in the flat, but he runs back into the teeth of the defense. And a big loss on the play.
3 bingo.
Yeah, it looks like a 7-yard loss there. So I asked for them to get Seals involved, and then
What'd you do?
It's a loss of 7 on the play. Yeah, so 7 yards backwards. Not the direction Anoka wanted to go, but great defense on the play. Flushing the play back towards the inside where they have 10 more defenders.
Right. And once again, what are we going to see?
It's a punt.
Exactly.
I knew that one. Oh, that's not a good punt. And it's going to be excellent field position for the Bengals at the 41 of Anoka. It's the Bengal defense. They're getting the job done. They are pitching a shutout tonight.
Right.
Anoka has had some hard-earned first downs. They've gotten down deep in Bengal territory, but the Bengal defense, they've bent a little bit, but they certainly have not broken.
Right from the get-go, Bengals defense have been out there going at them hard, you know, but their head coach thought there was positive and negatives to it. Really be picked up either way.
What was the negative about it?
I thought they did well. You know, I don't know if you heard the interview, but, you know, I told him good first half, but he said there's always room for growth and he's looking to pick it up a little more in the second half.
That's such a coach thing to say. Always room for improvement.
Yep. He implied it.
That's good.
I didn't quote him.
All right. Copa now. Oh, he's got another man open. This time they connect. It's a touchdown, Bengals. Zach Wiley, 41-yard touchdown pass from Alex Copa. Another opportunity where the Bengals have a man wide open. That time they connect. Copa now 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing. The Bengals now up by 3 scores.
Huge play here. Once again, like you said, a man open, long pass. Wiley taking it for a touchdown. Look at, he saw it. He was prepared for that. little fun in the face type thing.
All right, Zach Wright, extra point attempt is good. 21-0, the Bengals lead. And, excuse me, 1-play drive for the Bengals, 41 yards.
7 seconds.
Only took 7 seconds. So that's a quick strike for the Bengals after the defense forced a punt, moved the Anoka offense backwards. They get excellent field position. They get a quick strike here. So things are looking good for the Bengals. But Rosie, there's always room for improvement.
Absolutely.
So of course there's room for improvement, but you'd be hard pressed to find room for improvement with, you wouldn't be able to complain about a 21-0 lead at this point.
Right.
But boy, it's got to be frustrating for Anoka after doing whatever they can to kind of move the chains and then to give up a touchdown like that. Still have not gotten on the board. 1:26 left in the third quarter. Plenty of time here, but they're going to need something to get a spark to get them going. Zach Wright set to kick off. Mostrong back for Anoka. They have 3 returners back. Mostrong is the deepest man. And letting it go over his head was Connor Nicholas. He kind of faked it out that he was going to catch it, and then he ducked. So that'll be a touchback.
It travels into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes from their own 20-yard line.
Quarterback sneak to start this drive. Bengston plunges ahead for a gain of 4.
Still having a tough time breaking through Bengals defense. Tornadoes, it's about time to do something big.
Well, they've had a man open downfield before. They can certainly take another shot downfield. Excuse me. I think they'd like to set themselves up in a situation where an incomplete pass isn't going to set them back even further. This time, quarterback keeper out of the shotgun and trying to muscle his way for a few more yards is Bengston, and he will. 3-yard gain there, bring up 3rd and 3. Excuse me, 3rd and 2. So as long as the Bengals don't give up that big play we were talking about, they should be fine here. Because if Anoka continues to move the ball down the field as they are, it's just going to take out a lot of clock.
Right.
And this might be the last play of the 3rd quarter here. Time is not on Anoka's side. So the handoff there, wow. Running the wrong way, Manthe. That's going to be a big loss, and Anoka's going to have to punt here. Boy, put a 4-yard loss there. That'll end quarter number 3. The Bengals defense still have not allowed a point. 21-0, the Bengals are leading. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. You're watching Northwest Suburban Conference football on North Metro TV. This broadcast is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Contact your local Nationwide Insurance agent, Twin Cities Insurance Group. Your Exchange Check Cashing. We buy gold at your exchange. Charlie Walker Companies. I know a guy. They can handle all of your exterior needs. And Umbria Pizzeria, turning taste into memories. (21-0) our score. Bengals with the lead. Anoka will be forced to punt as they had a big loss there on 3rd down before the quarter came to an end. They'll be set to punt, kick it away here. Last time the Tornadoes punted in their own territory, the Bengals had a quick strike, 41-yard touchdown strike from Alex Copa to Zach Wiley. Joe Roble standing at midfield, set to receive the punt. Malcolm Seals back to kick it away for Anoka. For some reason there's 3 seconds on the clock. And that's the 4th quarter. That is not the end of the game. So hopefully
that was interesting.
Hopefully they'll subtract a little bit of time from the 12 minutes at the start of the 4th quarter. Blame those kids for the clock malfunctions. It's got to be the kids.
I don't know how that happens.
Excuse me. So again, Blaine will be set up with good field position here. Well, they'll be back at their own 44, I guess. Maybe I missed a flag, I'm not sure. Oh wait, they're changing sides, that's right. This actually is the 4th quarter. Maybe they'll run a couple seconds off of that. So it is Anoka's 44, it's just the other 44. So dinner plans being discussed.
I just caught on.
We already had our dinner plans because we had Umbria pizza. Finest taste in pizza this side of the Mississippi, or at least Anoka County.
Right.
Greater Anoka County. I'll go as far as to say Greater Anoka County.
Wow.
Yeah. It's that good.
Prove it. No, they're all going to have to go get it.
Yeah. Right now.
I love Umbria, for sure.
Umbria is good. So is Alex Copa. He will pitch to Allende looking for some positive yardage, and it's not going to happen on this play. They have had his number tonight. And that'll put him in negative yardage on the night. So I believe that's 8 carries for negative 5 yards for Allende. It's not as good of a stat line as he had on Friday. Some nights things go well for you. Other nights things do not. But Alex Copa and the rest of the Bengals, including the Bengal defense, have certainly shown up tonight and have very nice games. 2nd and 14 for the Bengals. Copa throws, and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it is incomplete. Almost picked off there. A couple of Tornadoes looking for the ball, including Zach Inhoos. But it falls harmlessly to that resodded grass.
There was a lot of opportunity with 5 Tornado players there.
97th play tonight. 97. This will be the 97th play of the game.
All right, here comes Copa to pass, and he's hit. Anoka defense coming up big. Nice play there, and that is Zach Inhus. Big quarterback sack, and that'll back them up to their own 45-yard line, 4th and incredibly long. Inhus wrapping them up and bringing them down. So Anoka's defense, with the exception of, I'd say, 3 or 4 plays, has played extremely well tonight, but they've had defensive lapses that have allowed Bengals to put up those scores that they had. Now Copa set to punt it away. And fielded by Malcolm Seals. He'll stutter step out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. So still time enough to get Anoka back into this game. So in other games around the conference, Centennial is hosting Coon Rapids tonight. So that game being covered by CTN. It can be seen on our channel maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. The give is to Tony Erickson. He is stopped. And whistles finally blow as he gets a gain of 1 on the play. So next week's show of Sportston will have highlights of this game, and we actually won't have any other football games. Normally we used to have Tuesday games after the MEA weekend, but because of Class 6A now, they only have 2 rounds of section play before they reshuffle the teams with the 32-team class, as Manthe stopped for another short game.
Looks
or
like
no game.
Bengals are setting up a brick wall there.
And so our only opportunity would be 5A Spring Lake Park, but there's 6 teams in their section, and unless they lose to St. Francis tonight, which would be an upset, they'll get one of the top 2 seeds, along with Totino Grace. They'll get the Spring Lake Park should get the 2 seed ahead of St. Paul Central, and they should have a first-round bye.
One comment. My little brother's on St. Francis team, so I would love for an upset. I know, right? There's an Erickson everywhere.
Malcolm Seals, nice play there. And he's able to put the ball across the first down marker. Gain of 10 on the play, and Anoka first down. Going to the air, going for Seals. Nice play there. Hopefully they can open up the passing game here. A little bit of a risky play there, holding the ball out while he's being tackled, but he hangs on to it. It's a first down. They move the chains now at the 40-yard line.
Good tackle by Hedstrom.
Erickson in motion, gets the pitch. Looking to turn it upfield, and he breaks a tackle out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 6. Anoka showing some life here. He's tied up with the chains.
Wow.
He's limping on the sideline there. Hopefully Erickson will be all right. I know when I was in high school, they used to have those chain wallets where they had the big chains hanging from them.
Oh yeah, that was
I don't think that's what he wanted.
That used to be cool, right?
Yeah, it used to be cool. That was the Matt Waldron look. All right, looks like they only ended up giving him 4 after they reset the chains from Tony Erickson. Oh, that one almost picked off there. Andrew Trask. He's made some nice plays tonight, some big tackles, and almost came with the interception there as Bengson's pass wobbled out of his hand as he was hit on the play. Now 3rd and 6. Bengtson back to pass, 3-step drop. He has a man just across the sticks. It's completed the most strong first down Anoka. Gain of 6 on the play. So across midfield here. Time not on Anoka's side here. Now under 9 minutes to play. Hard snap count. And the give is to Manthe. He's wrapped up right away at the line of scrimmage. Another nice defensive play there. And I believe that was Andrew Trask once again coming up from his linebacker spot. And it was Trask, and the first man there was Devin Crump. Crump's a good name for a defensive lineman.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like it.
And roll out there as a man wide open. That's Manthe. And a nice pickup there. Looks like they'll get about 9 yards, close to a first down at the Bengal 40-yard line here. Good play action, the rollout. And then he saw wide open Manthe. Nice touch pass to Manthe. He turns it up and picks up 9 yards. It is 3rd and short. Handoff to Tony Erickson. He picks up the first down and more. Still rumbling his way, carrying a defender or two down to the 28-yard line of Blaine.
So, much needed first down as time ticks away.
Indeed, gain of 7 for Erickson. Moves the chains. They stop the clock when they move the chains, so you definitely want to get as many first downs on your drive as you can.
Right.
Get out of bounds if possible. Here's Manthe. Big run up the middle, and he picks up 9 yards. Nice play, big hole opened up. Manthe taking a hard hit at the end of that play, but not until after he picks up 9 yards. 2nd and short. I'd like to see him take a shot at the end zone on 2nd and short here, but. And they will. Oh, he's got a man, but he's wrapped up. Oh, it was a hitch and go, it looked like. He had a pump fake there. He had a man open in the end zone, but the play took a little too much time to develop, and the Bengals get to him before he throws it. Jumping on the back of Bengtsson was Josh Lampkin. And he is visibly excited. It's a big loss there from 2nd and 1. Now it's 3rd and 9. And they run the ball with Erickson. Finds a little bit of room to run. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards there. He's brought down, bring up 4th down. They'll obviously go for it here. Under 7 minutes to play. They'll need to get 4 yards. So a pretty big play here for Anoka. 4th down. Bengtsson throws, he's got a man past the first down marker. That's Malcolm Seals, breaks the tackle. He's down to the 12-yard line, 13-yard line, excuse me. Nice game there.
Right.
Very nice play on 4th down as they go to Seals.
Nearly broke loose.
Yeah, and instead he's kissed by a rose on the gray, picks up the first down, drive is alive. And 14-yard line Blaine, the handoff. Excuse me, the keep. The fake the handoff. Bengtsson dodging the Bengal defender inside the 5, close to a first down. Looks like he's got it. It'll be 1st and goal. Nice play by Bengtsson there.
We've been seeing
the old bootleg,
yeah,
hiding it behind his thigh. He avoids the tackler there, helping Logan Elton's momentum carry him past him there. Nice play here. The stiff arm helping him move past. Gets the first down. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. The give is to Reed Lindsay. Anoka's cheering, saying that he's in the end zone with the extra effort, and he is. Reed Lindsay, 3-yard touchdown. Anoka's on the board. 21-6. They finally punch it in. Little over 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Reed Lindsay, the extra effort. Look at that. He is stopped at the 3-yard line. And a rugby scrum. Oh, yeah. He didn't get there.
That was really close. The elbow behind.
Good thing there's no instant replay.
Right.
It was close, though. I'll give him that. On to kick the extra point is Travis Mushuga. And that kick is very low and very not good. 21-6 the score. If they score again, they'll need to go for 2.
Right.
A 15-play drive that went 70 yards.
You know they're
took over
on
4
the
minutes,
board.
4 minutes and 23 seconds on the drive. And here is the run by Lindsay. See, he's on a couple of defenders, but his elbow goes down, and that's what you need because it's the knee, the hip, or the elbow. The elbow goes down. The knee clearly, well, now I can't see clearly, doesn't, but the elbow goes down before the ball's over. But
they gave it to him.
It's a moot point because the score is on the board. It's 21-6. And they'll kick off. And another decision to make for Anoka is, do they attempt the onside kick? There's 6 minutes and 3 seconds. There's enough time. If you stop the Bengals, you'll get the ball back for sure. But how much time is the question, because you need 2 more scores. So you can go either way. You can onside kick it, or you can kick it deep and have your defense get you the ball back.
Anoka finally breaking through the Bengals defense. You know, getting on the board. I'm sure their confidence is going to be built a little bit. I'm sure they're going to still try to play smart, though.
Certainly their best drive of the night, especially since it was a scoring drive. Tony Erickson, not Rosie's brother, ready to kick off. It is an onside kick. Oh, bounces off a Bengal, and a Bengal pounced on it. Should be Bengal ball at the 44-yard line. That was sitting there ready for a tornado to pounce on the ball there.
We spoke of that earlier. If that were to happen, and we've had a lot of those sketchy little plays throughout this game.
And what Anoka had for him going there was the fact that you didn't know if they were going to onside kick it or not. There was a minute left. Obviously, they're going to onside kick it. It was 6 minutes left. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. So whether the Bengals' hands team was on the field yet, I'm not. But they definitely were in an onside kick receiving formation. They were kind of in a kick return formation that could be for either. But fortunate enough for them, they were able to jump on the ball on the onside kick there. They start with it at the 44-yard line. Coppola throwing. He's got it. Oh, he hangs on though. Najee El Arabi, they finally connect. He was open once again, and El Arabi had his bell rung.
And that was Jake Mack that took him out.
All right, here's Copa on the throw. El Arabi, the catch, and the big hit.
Boom. He's like, sit down.
Ryan Rumka. And El Arabi says, will someone please answer that phone? The pitch to Allende, positive yardage for him. Breaks a tackle, he's out of the open. One man to beat, and he is gone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Amazing play by Allende.
35-yard touchdown, Allende. We said he had negative yardage. He's definitely in positive yardage now. Gets a score on the board. Kunle Allende. Nice run for him, and the Bengals now return to a 3-score lead, 5.5 to play.
You know, not only was it, he worked it around all the Anoka defenders there. Great footwork, great touchdown, great play there.
Was a great play, good blocking. They're missing a man on their kicking team here. So right on the field will be number 9, Steven Newberger. So another one of those 2-play scoring drives for the Bengals. They went 56 yards and it only took 27 seconds. So that's their 3rd quick strike drive of the game. Very different from Anoka's long drives, and they've only scored on one of them. Blaine has made good with big chunks of yardage and big scores. Allende on this one in from 35 yards out. And that's got to be devastating for Anoka. They finally put a score on the board. Looks like they have something going. Almost recover an onside kick, and then within 2 plays, they're back to a 3-score deficit now. 36 yards for Kunle Allende.
Right. You know, Anoka getting the touchdown, but Blaine was able to respond.
And they did.
You know, every single one of Blaine's touchdowns have been great plays.
And long plays as well. They had a 56-yard run from Copa, a 41-yard pass from Copa to Wyoming, a 35-yard run there. And I believe another 30-yard run from Copa. So all scores of 30 yards or more. You're going to see a lot of star wipes and a lot of Play of the Week nominees on your next Sports Den. Zach Wright set to kick off. Mo Strong back to receive, and his up man, or one of the fellow return men, grabbed the ball, Brett Bybee, but he lets it drop. Malstrong picks it up and makes his way out to the 29-yard line, where Anoka will start this drive down 3 scores, 5.5 to play. And they're going to have to go to the air here. I don't think they're going to come back with the amount of time left, just running it on the ground. So we've seen them have some success in the passing game, especially on that last drive, connecting with Malcolm Seals a couple of times. And the one play he was able to break a tackle and get upfield, set them in position to score that touchdown. From Reed Lindsay, here they go. Starting from their own 29-yard line in the shotgun is Bankston, and we have a flag on the play. So man moved early in another illegal procedure on Anoka. That's their 5th illegal procedure on the night. Not that I'm counting.
Apparently.
60 yards worth of penalties for Anoka. It's not the yardage you want to pile up. So move it 5 yards back, 1st and 15 from the 24. Bankston in the shotgun. Quick throw into the flat. That's Christian Manthe, breaks a tackle, gets out to the 28-yard line. And almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Will be 2nd and 11 for the Tornadoes.
Butler on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play, brings up 2nd and 11.
So a 3 receiver set, single back. Bankston, quick throw out to Malcolm Seals. He's a playmaker, breaks a tackle, gains a couple of extra yards. He'll pick up about 4. So it's now 3rd and reasonable. See some quick passing there. They threw to the flat in the first play. They threw out to the slot receiver on a stop route, basically, behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and 7. It'll be 4 down territory the rest of the way for Anoka as they hand off here to Manthe, and he bowls his way out to the 37-yard line and bring up 4th and 2. So another critical 4th down for Anoka. As the pitch is to the man in motion, that is Tyler Casperson. He will be stopped for a short loss. It'll be turnover on down for the Bengals defense. That is probably going to seal the deal here.
Right. Tough
Anoka
loss.
will probably see the ball once again, but probably not with a lot of time left and still trailing by at least 3 scores by the time they do get the ball back. So Lammy Aga is your quarterback for the Bengals. Seen some fresh jerseys in the game. A lot of powder blue without the grass stains. Several starters still in the game, but Lammy Aga looks like a senior-laden lineup there. Also, DeJuan Copeland. As there's a 2-back set, 3 receivers for Aga. Handoff, Copeland. He'll get a gain of 1. Bengals looking to run some clock here. They'll stay in that spread formation. But I got to assume they'll be running the ball here into the game. Andrew Houle
2nd and 9.
in the offensive line, replacing senior captain Jake Haruska. So we should probably hear from the defense and probably a senior person of that defense there. I don't know if either Josh Lampkin or Logan Elton, one of those.
Right.
And of course we got to hear from Copa, 2 rushing touchdowns and a touchdown passing. Second and 9 for the Bengals, 3 minutes to play. Copeland the carry. He is hit and he spins and keeps the legs churning, pushing for a few more yards. Timeout on the field. Anoka will start calling their timeouts now. It'll be 3rd and long.
Copeland the ball carrier.
2:50 to play in this one. Well, if you missed this game, you can watch it on one of the times it replays back here on North Metro TV. Of course, you can also go online at northmetrotv.com, watch it on demand. Maybe you're watching on QCTV, a rebroadcast there. You can always check out northmetrotv.com, see what games we've covered, order a DVD, watch Sports Den. All great things to do, not only for entertainment purposes, but humanitarily speaking as well. 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. 4 receivers set now. Lamiaga working from the shotgun. Copeland is his single back. Anoka jumps offside. So the hard snap count works the other way. Anoka was able to get the Bengals to jump offside in the first half. That favor has been returned. Now it is 3rd and 2. Bengals now able to run the ball and very conceivably pick up a first down here. They go with the same set. Aga will pass, however, and he lobs it over to his man. He makes the catch, but he's driven out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. The receiver, Mitchell Jorgensen, senior, making the grab. But the important thing is, it should be a first down. We'll measure it here. He gathers it in there. Good tackle there by Stephen Barthold, not only to get him out of bounds, but to looks like he got stopped short of the first down. Not sure if they'll measure it. Maybe they'll decide if they're going to measure it here. Bring the chains over. They will measure. Initially, I thought that he had it, but apparently it's a close call. So we'll get the measurement. And Blaine, if it is 4th down, Blaine's going to go for it. And it is a first down. Nope.
Ooh.
Huh.
It does look like a first down, but it looks maybe an inch.
We were fooled. I thought when the stick didn't go past the nose of the football, it was a first down, but must be a really weird angle that we're looking at it. That was crazy.
It did look like a first down. I'm confused.
Well, 4th and -2 inches, so they'll probably maybe do a quarterback sneak here. They'll be in the shotgun, so maybe they'll just hand it off to Copeland and see what happens. So Coach DeVella's talking with the head official about the clock stoppage, but he did go out of bounds. He was trying to get forward momentum stopped. Yep, and he did get forward momentum stopped, so the clock will run. So the pitch is to Copeland, and it's going to be hard to get that. Oh, some hard nose running by Copeland, squirming through 3 defenders, twisting and turning and churning his way to a first down for the Bengals, and that'll pretty much seal it here. Breaking 3 tackles, well, breaking 2 and spinning the 3rd tackle around like a whirling dervish to get that first down. Strong running from the backup running back, DeJuan Copeland.
Doing really well breaking through there. That was impressive.
Copeland, a senior, making himself useful on senior night here with 2 very nice looking first down runs here on this drive where they're trying to take out some clock, and then delay of game on the Bengals. That'll be a 5-yard walk-off, and we get to prolong the inevitable. Got a plane to catch, Rosie. Tejas is calling.
Do you really? Oh yeah, you're
I
going out of
don't have
town.
to catch it until 5:30 this morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be
But
here until then, but
no,
it's possible.
Got to do some
No.
packing. Not to hurry things up or anything.
Right.
All right, hand off to Copeland. Let's talk about someone besides me for a while. 3-yard run there for Copeland, as much as it pains me. Keep the clock going. minute 40 remaining. So it is possible for Anoka to get the ball back, but again, this game's pretty far out of hand.
Right.
Now 2nd and 13. Aga, handoff again to Copeland. This time he is stood up behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by Corey Odom, senior linebacker. So now 3rd down and 13. Bengals can run 2 more plays here. Interesting set here. Staggered H-backs and the pitch, and that's going to be another loss. So it'll be 4th down.
Seems like really just wasting the clock away.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So 30 seconds to go.
I don't want to be viewing.
And they're blowing the whistle. So they'll have to snap the ball with before it gets down to 2 seconds. So they have to run a play, any play.
Right.
Just run a play.
10-second mark.
Here's the play. Copeland gets it. He's tackled for a loss, and that'll stop the clock.
Ooh.
With 1.3 seconds remaining.
Well, we'll get a chance to talk to, I'm sure, Copa and one of the defensive players, probably Lampkin.
All right, make it happen. We'll send you downstairs.
We'll make it happen. Yeah, I heard you.
All right. Yeah, no.
I just sat here.
All right. Thanks for joining me in the booth tonight, Rosie, and we'll await your interviews down on the field. Last play of the game. The handoff is to Connor Nicholas, junior running back. He'll pick up about 5 yards, and the game is over. Strong performance by the Bengals, both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. 3 scores from Copa, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air, and the other score from their running back, Kunle Ayende. 28-6, the final score. Thanks to Jeff Nelson for the stats assistance. Tonight, we will give you a game summary and some post-game interviews. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Bengals with a decided victory in their last regular season game of the year. We'll be back to wrap things up.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy!
I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy!
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
With gold at all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Friendly Blaine, we buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Check it out. Oh, that is magnificent.
Here comes the big one, Elizabeth.
I love it so much. I'm feeling a little guilty on account of me being married. There are 8 wonders in the world.
I can't believe it.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Okay.
No, it's real.
Welcome back. 28-6, our final. Coach DeVellis giving the post-game speech to his players. A fine performance, that's consistency. If you look on the team on the bottom, that's Blaine. You look quarter by quarter, scored a touchdown in every quarter. Here's how. Alex Cope, a long run here in the first quarter from 56 yards out. They just couldn't stop him. They could not contain him. They don't make Tupperware that big. 56-yard touchdown run late in the first quarter. And he had a 30-yard touchdown in the second quarter. And then in the third quarter, it was a touchdown strike to Zach Wiley. 35-yard score on that one. Excuse me, a 41-yard score. Anoka gets on the board in the fourth quarter on this touchdown run, I'll call it. 3 yards out for Reed Lindsay. That made it 21-6 after the missed extra point, but the Bengals, a response. Kunle Allende dodging, weaving, cutting, slicing, dicing his way through a 35-yard score. He also does bar mitzvahs. That was our final score, 28-6. Bengals win. And hopefully we'll hear from a couple of players after Coach DeVellis gives the words of wisdom to his team. Jeff Berkeley on the other side with different words. I'm sure Coach DeVellis is telling them that while they played well, there are things to work on. So we'll wait since we're live, and we'll review the trivia question from SportsCenter. How's that? We asked a trivia question, and I want some answers. I want answers. I don't think people realize what you could win if you answer. If you guys knew what you'd win, we would be flooded with calls. The system would go down. You'd start our phone lines on fire. You can win a SportsCenter t-shirt, and it's not just a t-shirt, okay? It is a school-specific t-shirt. It's very fine quality. If you're a Centennial fan and you want a Centennial shirt that says "Beware of Cougars" in the back, it's red. School colors. Bengals. School Bengal blue there. And you get, it says "Beware of Bengals" on the back. And for the Panthers, it says "Beware of Panthers," obviously, in the Panthers colors. Very nice t-shirts. You answer the trivia question, you get it right, you get a trivia question. You answer it, you get it wrong, you know what? No harm, no foul. And if you're close, we might even give you the t-shirt anyway. Because apparently, if you put your elbow down at the half-foot mark, it's a touchdown. So maybe sometimes close is good enough. So if you get trivia question, answer close, we'll give you that. So the trivia question was, Bengals all-time leading passer. If you think you know the answer, who has thrown for more yards in Bengals team history than anyone else? That's me right there. I'm not lip-syncing. That's just me. If you think you know the answer, give us a call, 763-231-2809, or email us. You can electronically mail us at sports@northmetrotv.com. It's that easy. If you know how to email, and if you don't, you can have your grandma show you when she's done teaching you how to use Facebook. You can email us the answer. So again, 28-6 the final. Hopefully we'll hear from a couple players down on the field. And I believe Rosie is very close to being ready.
On the field with Copa and Lampkin just after the game. Another big game for you guys tonight, winning 28-6. How was tonight different from your guys' last game against Centennial?
It was for sure difficult to prepare this week. We had a short week playing on a Wednesday. We had to come focus in practice, but we still wanted to execute like we did against Centennial.
Defensively, you guys were strong tonight. What are some positives and negatives defensively?
Well, positives we had good swarm on the ball, but we still let up too many points this game. I'd rather prefer a defensive shutout, but I put that on my own shoulders for not stepping up tonight.
Sure, and then this game is changing your seating for sections. What are your thoughts? What does it mean to you?
We for sure wanted a home game going into the first round of sections. Hopefully we'll come out with that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
What are you guys going to do to prepare for sections?
We're going to train hard. We're going to eat hard. We're going to lift hard.
All right. Well, good luck in sections, you guys. Thank you so much, and good job tonight.
All right, thank you.
I'll send it back up to you, Kenton.
Thanks, Rosie, and thanks, Josh Lampkin, for giving us some editing to do. We appreciate that. And he did claim responsibility for giving up the shout-out, so we'll put that on you, too. More work for the rest of us. Thanks, Josh. And thanks to Alex Copa for keeping it clean for the kids and scoring 3 touchdowns and being our North Metro TV player of the game. Good defensive effort, good all-around effort for the Bengals. Want to thank everyone on the crew. And our director, Matt Waldron, stepping in for me, coming into the booth here after a 10-year layoff. Thanks to everyone in the crew. Go and support your teams. Go Bengals, go Cougars, go Panthers. Have a great night, everybody.